Why you looking at me? People be looking and still like I'm different. They must be surprised because I'm so magnificent. Fishing in this industry full of these sharks. I got my fish and I call them my bars. Straight to your heart with these bars I'm spitting. Killing you, served you. Think I looking at what you think, yeah, clearly you wasn't. I'm a rebel, they got bought for the best of them, and for the rest of them, not a chance. I got more respect for you in the stand. So put down the microphone, become a fan. But don't just be staring at me, take a glance. I know that I am really something special. And for my haters, I know they can help it. So I accept it because it's no stopping me. But keep it distance up while you watching me. Watching me, checking me.
Oh yeah, I'm with this. I'm just gonna sit here laid back to this nice mellow beat, and drop some smooth lyrics. It's 88. Time to set it straight, you know what I'm saying? And there ain't no half stepping. Word. I'm ready.
Yeah, boy.
What they do, man?
Man, I can't call it what they do.
Man, where you been, man?
Man, I've been around, baby.
Huh?
I've been all out here in the world, baby, in these streets.
Man, it's been a couple weeks, man, since we've seen each other, man, because, you know, we've been busy, man. I've been having some stuff going on. KD been having some. Wait, actually, you've been waiting on me, ain't you?
All day, baby. All day. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. I'll be the waiter sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You've been waiting on
I
me,
serve
man.
them up time.
But you know what, though? It's all right, though, man, because, you know, I had to get myself together. You feel me?
That's all that counts, baby.
I had to get myself together.
We together, though.
You're right. I had to get myself together.
Sure.
Medical stuff going on.
Yeah.
But as y'all see, God got me straight.
All day. That's what the black folks need to start doing, man. Get ourselves together, bro. Take care of ourselves. I'm here, bro.
God has had me
We
straight,
straight,
man.
man.
You know, I had some stuff going on, you know, man, and I tell you, we try to be transparent with y'all as best we can. We try to be transparent to let you guys know, hey, what it is and what it ain't and what's going on.
All day.
I tell you, I had my, they had me, they thought that I had to get a MRI. You ever had one of those?
Oh, yeah.
I had to have an MRI because they thought that one of my kidneys had a cyst on it and possibly cancer.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So now I'm worried. I had to wait a week and a half to find out, what was going on. Now, I don't like MRIs because it's so close together. I don't know if you guys ever had an MRI, but it's too close together, man, to where you feel like you being smothered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel like you're being smothered. So I had to go in that joke with my eyes closed.
Not your eyes closed.
I had to close my eyes, Doc. I'm sorry to tell you, I had to close my eyes.
Oh, man.
Because I couldn't see myself going in, and it's this close to my face. And the tunnel's so long, you in there deep. You feel me? So I was like, man, no, man, I can't do this, man. You get what I'm saying? I can't do this. But you know what? I did it because I needed to make sure I was healthy. So then they turned around and I had a little, some fluid built up under my skin. So they had to put a tube in me to drain it. So I had all that going on, letting y'all know why I wasn't here or why we had to, stall out on the show.
Yes, sir.
But, and then, man, everything worked out great.
Amen, baby.
Everything worked out great. Don't you say that one word. But don't you do it. Don't you do it.
See,
We ain't going there
I
tonight.
wasn't even thinking about it, but see.
We ain't going there tonight now. We're not going there. I'm just saying, man, we're not going there tonight. But, it's all good. I would say thank you, God. You feel me? I say thank you, God.
Yes,
right?
sir.
So that's how we do that. But, man, that's where we've been. And that's what I've been having going on. Now, what about you, man? You just been floating. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, man.
You've been float on, huh?
Well,
Yeah?
y'all know how I do it, man. I've been doing the thing. I've been doing what it do, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping afloat, standing above water, try to keep my head straight in the game. What's going on there, Tosisa? Tunose? What's going on, babe?
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
I've just been doing the thing, man. Just living, man. But it's been alright.
Is it all right?
It's been a rough ride.
It's been a
rough couple of weeks, dog.
I feel you, man. Well, you know what? We
Up and
blessed
down,
we
up
here.
and down.
We're blessed that
up
we
and
here.
down.
And we appreciate everybody that's been calling and asking, hey, are you guys going on tonight? Are you guys, you're showing up, you've been waiting on us. And we appreciate it. But we don't have no reason to miss no more time, though. We should be here every Tuesday, 8:30, giving you the business. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no half stepping, baby. Like Big Daddy Kane said when we first started. Ain't no half stepping. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I'm saying? But I tell you this, a segment we got it's called the Real Nigga Roll Call, which was the first thing I wanted to call this podcast.
Yeah,
but they talked me out of it. You know what I'm saying? They talked me out of it.
I don't know what a real nigga is.
But we got a new segment, and we're gonna give it to y'all right now.
Yes, sir. Get it, baby. Yeah, real nigga.
Real nigga roll call.
Real nigga roll call.
That's right. Because real niggas, we gonna roll call the real niggas.
Hey, Lil John.
No. Ain't no Lil John.
What?
Ain't no Lil John.
Hey, what that nigga doing there?
No, ain't no. He ain't here.
What that?
He ain't here.
Yeah.
He ain't here. I'm sorry. I know you want him to be here.
They right. They right.
He ain't here. He ain't here.
They right.
I'm sorry. He ain't here.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to think where he at.
He ain't here, bro.
Oh,
But,
okay.
you know, we got this real nigga roll call. We're going to have a segment every week. And it's what me and Katie, what real niggas see.
Yeah.
And we're going to comment on it. Now, we ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but we
But
just
if your
giving it
feelings
to
get
you.
hurt, guess what?
We just giving it to you real.
Raw and authentic, baby.
Ready and willing.
Better know it. That's the only way to do it, though.
Yeah.
Only way to do it.
That's the only way to do it.
Yes, sir.
R-A-W. I want y'all to remember that, too. That's what we're about. R-A-W. Raw.
Raw, baby.
Now, some people might not, like us being this way, but we ain't got no other way to be.
Oh, man, there is no other way, brother. There's no sugarcoating. There's no, you know what I'm saying, trying to weave, bob and weave. Then we're going straight at you.
All right. It's the real nigga roll call, baby. Give it to me.
Yes, sir.
Give it to me.
Real nigga
Roll call. And you got to remember to say
Middle finger up in this bitch. ATL, St. Louis, Alabama, the Carolinas, DC, y'all niggas can't get from my niggas home. 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 Motherfuck that nigga, motherfuck that bitch. 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 Y'all niggas
hit it. Cut it off. We good. On to the next one. All right. The real nigga roll call moment is, I don't know about y'all, but I don't understand. In Duval, I don't know where you've been at, but in Duval,
Okay.
it's been 100 degrees.
Boy, look at here.
Am I lying?
You ain't lying. My AC went out yesterday, bro. In the
The
house.
AC had a tank top on every time.
Ooh, nigga trying to take his shirt off.
Yeah, I don't get it. But what I don't get, it be 100 degrees outside, and niggas still have on sweatshirts, hoodies with shorts on. I don't get that.
Now, I'm going to speak on that now.
Please speak on it.
Now, check it out.
Speak on it, my nigga. Speak on
I
it.
ain't never got it before, ever in my life, too. Until I started seeing it everywhere I go. I saw it in California when I moved there, bro. Sweatsuits on in the heat, bro. I saw it in ATL, bro. Same thing.
Sweat, no, but I'm just talking about not even the whole suit. They just got the hoodie on.
The hoodie on. Most of them, that's all they do. Is the hoodie.
Why? Why do you think that is?
This is what they told me.
Oh, you got somebody on.
Well, yes, I got educated on it, and it kind of made sense to me. So, just imagine you out there in your tank top, right? That sun beaming down. What is beaming down on?
Your skin.
The skin.
Right.
So they put on long sleeves and all that dog to avoid the sun from beating down on their skin.
Well, what about?
They say they stay cooler like that than without a shirt.
Is it because they sweating up under there?
I don't know what it is. It's
Because
because the sun is not
the cold sweat makes them
a little cooler. Because the sun can't penetrate the skin.
No, nigga, don't make no sense.
No, check it out.
There's an element of truth in that.
Yes.
That microphone.
But check this out though. Have you ever heard of somebody saying, or somebody got cancer? Did you get it from? Now, don't quote me on this. I'm not no doctor or anything like this. This is just what I heard. This is what I heard. So when you drive with your right hand, right? Most of the time people get cancer in this from here. because they driving with their right hand and the sun from the gut coming down, beaming always to tan your arm up while you ride.
Nigga, everybody got tint. What are you talking about?
Oh, everybody ain't got tent, bro.
I mean, yeah, I understand.
So, but how you get cancer or whatever,
Skin cancer.
skin cancer like that because that sun is penetrating on you.
Well, I'm
Bro.
gonna tell you something. You know you have something called melatonin in your skin.
Man, okay, come on, talk.
That
to me.
stops you from having that.
I heard you bad.
That stops us.
That stops us from having that
And
because
that's us.
you don't. You
Now, when
don't
you say
say
us, what you mean us?
us melanated.
That's what melanin is.
Melanation.
Oh, that's where that word came. That's where it came right out to the melanin.
Right. Melanin market. Melanin market. That means the nigga market.
Oh, I thought they talking about a girl. Talking about some
No,
dog. You got
no,
melanin,
no.
dog. What she had?
That's melanin in your skin because you came from Africa, right? You know the sun is beaming. Now they also say the Garden of Eden and everything came from Africa, right? Now, why wouldn't God say, I love my people so much, I'm going to put something in them to block them from that sun out there in Africa? Because it's way hotter. And we just had on grass skirts and beads around our neck. That's it.
Well,
But none of them got cancer. No.
'Cause we
One
are-
thing they did was got darker.
We are the chosen.
So you
Right.
know what? That make me go back to think about something that just popped in my head right now. So y'all don't quote me on this. I'm just saying.
Quote his
So
ass.
hey, check it out.
Quote
So
his ass. Quote his ass.
God wanted to take his son, so therefore evidently his son was a complexion of us.
Well, you've been knowing the Bible.
So
You already know
So-
it said that Jesus had feet of burnt bronze.
yeah, that's
So what color is that?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
you,
just
dog.
saying, that's
And he
us.
had hair like wool,
So,
right? He had
Yeah.
hair like wool.
So
Melanated.
Jesus melanated.
He was a melanated baby.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? So I don't get that whole sweatshirt thing. And
Well-
all I do is drive around and be like, why is this nigga here got this sweatsuit on? And it's 102 degrees outside. It don't make no sense. But you know what it do look like. Now, if we was still in the hood like we used to be,
Yes, sir.
we'll say, that nigga strapped.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know that's what we're
all
saying.
day, all day.
That nigga strapped. Y'all
Yes, sir.
strap up, get ready. Because that nigga strapped.
There is an element of truth, a small element of truth of what he's saying. If you ever notice of when you see the guys cutting grass, they always have on long sleeve shirts. Now their skin is not melanated like our skin, but usually you see like Mexicans or white guys, right? They have
Mexicans got a little bit.
But see,
a little bit,
the
not
white
enough.
guy don't want to get tanned or whatever at that time because that's not what they're trying to do when they out there working out there in the field.
Right, but the long,
But they still get red. They still get red.
Yeah, but they wear the long sleeve not because of it's the sun, man. I'm telling you, that coat, that long sleeve, gonna protect them from getting hotter than you think. It look crazy because they out there with that long sleeve, but it makes sense.
yeah.
Because it's not directly beaming on their skin.
But
So
also,
it's protecting them.
it protects. In that kind of situation, I know we got some white viewers. Please let us know. Just type in and let us know what you think about this. Listen, they want us, when they sweat, that water get in their shirt and it keeps them cooler. Because that's what sweat meant to do.
Okay,
anyway.
okay.
That's probably what they do.
I feel
But walking to Walgreens, it don't make no sense.
no, it got to make sense either way, bro.
It don't
It
make no
doesn't
sense.
matter.
It don't make no sense.
Man, I don't want all that hot skin. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I thought about that myself one day. I went out there with just a tank top on. Actually, I took my break and went outside and fished in the backyard. Right, went out there, did some fishing. It was had a tank top on, man. It was hot as fish. It was
All
killing.
right, check this out.
I got a out there.
But do you think that you'll be less hot because you got a sweatshirt on? Hell no.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
Guess what I did?
No, you won't.
I went and put on a long sleeve.
No, you won't. A long
But
sleeve.
keep
I'm
in
talking about
mind-
a sweatshirt with a hoodie like this on. Yeah, don't make no motherfucking excuses. I'm sorry.
Keep in mind, vitamin D is good for you though.
You know, yeah, vitamin D is good for you. It is. But
So you need that sun.
not burnt vitamin D where you burning yourself up. That don't make no sense.
Vitamin
Because
D
I see it.
No,
or vitamin E.
no D.
You sure?
Sunny
think
D,
so.
bro.
You
Sunny
sure?
D.
That's
Listen,
what you drink.
Vitamin D,
Well,
Sunny
you
D.
give
All you got is
now.
got the sun on the front of it.
What about vitamin E?
That's something different.
You take
What is
vitamin D
y'all?
You take vitamin
so that you can give vitamin D, but we need vitamin D for our skin. When I say you, I mean you.
Y'all keep
Does
talking about
anybody know about
vitamin
vitamin E?
D. Y'all keep talking about vitamin D. I'm not even. Y'all Google vitamin E and tell them exactly what vitamin E is for and where it
Now
comes
listen,
from
I'm
and
gonna
all
tell you
of
this.
that.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Talk to me.
Me and this man here had to do you know, we had to do all that dialysis stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So our vitamin D was depleted. Vitamin D.
So
They had to give us vitamin D
Yep.
pills for that. But they also said when you ain't got enough vitamin D in it, you have what they call that, Tone Loc, when you people cold all the time.
Oh,
that's anemia.
yeah, anemia.
You
You're
have
right.
to go outside and you
That's
feel
low
good.
blood.
You want hot, but you want that vitamin D to help. It heats you up.
So you're trying to say without the vitamin D that makes you anemic?
No, I'm not saying that. Low blood makes you
low
anemic.
blood is anemic.
Right.
Got it.
But your body, like right now, my blood ain't low no more, right? I get hotter quicker now. But before that, I was cold as all get out. I used to get in the shower, hot water, I get out, wind up, burn my skin because I thought it felt good, but it was really hot.
So you be ready to do that thing, huh, dog? You be hot? You ready to do
Man,
that
nobody
thing?
talk-
You say you be hot?
Man, nobody talk about that shit, man.
Well, if you hot, nigga, that's the only thing I think about hot. Nigga, if I'm hot, nigga, I'm ready to get it in. Hot.
All right, we got
What
one of
y'all
our
think about
first viewers say, it's been 90-something degrees here today. I had to water my flowers, and I did it in a long sleeve shirt. I didn't want to.
Talk to us.
She didn't want her skin. She didn't want to tan her skin.
Talk to us.
No. Now,
hold
I'll
up
ask you
now.
a question. Why did you wear a long sleeve shirt? Did it make you feel like? Did it sweat? Did it help you feel good? I mean, what was the reason for the long? See, because I understand that.
Okay.
A long sleeve shirt ain't no goddamn hoodie.
It doesn't matter. It's a long sleeve, bro.
No, man, not with this shit on your head too. Nah, dog. I'm sorry to tell you.
Man, hey,
I'm sorry to tell you.
when you go fishing, right?
I ain't gonna have no damn hoodie
But
on.
you're gonna have a hat or something on your head.
That's separate.
You know why? Because you don't want the sun to be. You trying to, bro, man. Us. You know, we
I
get
ain't doing
black.
it, bro.
We don't like that tan. So man, you get your face all black when you get that when the sun beams down on you.
No.
You got that fish, so you're gonna put a hoodie on or a hat on to
You put one of them
reflect
big
that.
round hats, not just
Yeah,
that hoodie.
yeah.
Because those things are made. Why you think that people wear sweatsuits in the cold time? They're made to hold heat in. That's why. So you gonna be out there holding heat in and have heat hit you at the same time?
Okay, check this out. A firefighter. They go out there to fight fire. How they fight fire? What they fight fire with?
With fire.
Okay.
With fire.
Right. Listen.
I'm
or
a
they
fighter.
outfits. You talk about the outfits, right?
Nigga, I'm fighting fire with fire.
Listen.
They fight fire with fire, nigga. So talk to me.
You talking about the outfits they wear?
No, I'm talking about the fire they use
But
to
I was
fight
gonna
the
say,
fire.
you won't find them in Winn-Dixie with that outfit on. Sorry to say. You won't find them in Winn-Dixie with that shit on.
Hey,
I don't know. I see a motherfucking hoodie that's suspect to me. I don't get that part.
all day long.
And I gotta know.
It's because how we came up. That's all we're gonna look at it as.
Because we
And
know
that's
that stuff
that's our problem right there. We stereotype our young folk, our old
No,
folk.
I'm gonna tell you what
That's
it
that
is.
stereotyping. I
I'm
don't
gonna tell you-
stereotype y'all no more.
I'm
Dog.
gonna tell you something.
That's so stupid.
I'm gonna tell you something. See, that's why you don't stereotype. And they got you booed up like a mother.
all day long, dog.
They got you scared of that.
I ain't that way no more, dog.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, I got one more question on Real Nigga Roll Call segment.
Talk to
I'm getting tired of seeing girls
girl.
with those bags on their head in the middle of the day for no damn
We just
reason.
say bags.
What they call? Now listen, hold on.
Bonnets?
Hold on. No.
Not the bonnet.
No, listen. Back to when we were growing up, when the shit first started.
No, when you were growing up.
No, you two niggas.
I'm 21.
Now, this gonna mean more to you than me.
Okay, talk to me then.
When you had that bonnet on, nigga, it was crystal clear for your curl to be dripping wet. You did. Yes, you
You
did.
got to keep the moisture in.
All
dog.
right.
That's
So
in
you had a bonnet on,
beautified.
right?
That's
So
a bag.
that's a bag. And then it evolved to the bonnet.
Just let your soul.
That's your soul glow. That's your soul glow
Okay,
bag.
okay.
Right?
Hold on, back up, nigga. I ain't never
No,
had a curl.
no.
Nigga, I had a leisure curl.
Nigga, you had.
Leisure.
Oh,
Nigga, that's the extent. That's the leisure. Y'all tell them about that leisure
No,
curl,
you had
nigga.
a
We can
curl,
make it
nigga. You
straight.
had one of them.
Nigga, we could
you had one of
flip
them.
block all
You
that.
had
nigga.
one of them full force curls, nigga.
That's what it
you
looked
had.
like because the hair was already
You
good.
had a full force, straight up full force curl.
What's some lead, dog?
No, full force.
Full force.
Force and
The
these
big
didn't
one.
have no curl. We talking about them big
The
niggas.
big niggas. Curl.
But see, I don't get that bag thing. I go to the airport. I see them with slippers on. I see them with pajama pants on. Their luggage to travel.
These
and a
are
bonnet on their damn head.
S
Yes.
Now,
and Jerry.
Now listen. I'm gonna tell you this. From what I see, from what I was told, right? I had a woman that has good hair, long hair, right?
Mhm.
They go and get it done, right? the silk bonnets is good for their hair to keep their hair straight when they go to bed. It does something to the hair. It don't let the hair, if they got straight, it don't curl. It does something for the hair. That's when you're supposed to put it on is when you go to bed.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Then you take it off, let your hair flow. Right? What I be seeing, girls with them bonnets on their damn head, and their head look like a dirty tennis ball. They ain't even got no hair under that.
That
motherfucker.
nigga say dirty tennis ball.
It look like a dirty tennis
Hey,
ball.
the tennis ball that be on the walker, at the bottom of the walker, when the man pushes the
I'm
walker.
talking about, man, I don't
Like
get
that
that.
tennis ball,
I
dog.
don't, real nigga roll call.
Yeah.
I don't get that part. They ain't even got no hair up under that motherfucker, bro.
But it's black. How you say it like a tennis ball, dog? Most of them have the black bonnets
I
on.
want you to think about a dirty tennis ball.
That's all.
About that much hair on your head, and it's black. Okay, it look like a dirty tennis ball, straight up. That's what it look like. And then they got the bag on their head, got the nerve to have cheetah print on that bitch.
But what they take? Okay.
And they
okay.
standing there thinking they looking good. Listen, sisters, please stop that, man.
But what if it's
I
a designer bag? Well, a designer bag. You know the lure. You know how the girls like to try to floss it up. You know what I'm saying? It's designer. So
I'm
do it
telling
make
you,
a
I'm
difference
gonna
in the
tell you,
designer?
I'm gonna tell you like this: the way you look is what you catch.
Hmm.
You look presentable, you catch a presentable nigga.
Well,
If you look scallywagged or foot dragging, you gonna get a foot drag. I'm sorry, that's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion.
now, ladies. Now,
That's my
he
opinion.
just said something about a word that I hate to see, and that's called foot dragging, right?
What is a foot dragger? Please explain
Well,
that.
to me, a foot dragger. If y'all don't know what a foot dragger is, and I cannot stand this here, I don't care what it is. A foot dragger is a young lady that I see out there in the public walking around with either the slides, and I don't care what it is.
I
Slides.
told you.
It's slides.
Slides.
I don't care what kind of style. I don't care if you got the fur on him. I don't care if the Louis Vuitton. I don't care if you paid $100,000 for it.
Amen.
It's a foot dragger.
Amen.
And that's what you look like. You think you look good. I had to check my daughter one time about that, man.
No,
She
man,
stepped
that
off.
don't- no, that
come
look
out of,
good.
and yes, she looked cute and all that with the fur and all that, but baby girl.
Don't go outside
That's
like that.
foot
They're,
dragger.
they're
That's
exclusively
foot
for the
dragger.
house.
Yeah, that's what it's for. It's for the
That's
house.
it. That's
You
it.
know what? When we step out, you want to catch something that's good for you. You want to catch something.
Well, you don't want to catch
And
nothing.
Just explain what a foot dragger was, because we had one of our people say, "What is a foot dragger?" He
Oh,
just explained. A foot dragger is somebody with slides on. I'm gonna go the whole distance.
I'm about to go there. I'm about to
All
go.
right, with the slides on, what's next?
Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
Go ahead, you in.
Why-
Give us a
why-
uniform.
You in.
What's on the uniform?
Now, even though we done put the foot drag, but we put the foot on. Now, what about the dragon part? Why you call them foot draggers? When you walk in slides, then how you walk? Nigga, you're dragging your
You're
feet.
dragging your feet.
Trying to be sexy.
That's
Oh,
what a foot dragger.
Look at one of them animals.
And you know what else? What else killed me? If their toes ain't done, okay. And secondly, they got on Smurf sweatpants, okay.
Now, hold on.
And they got the Smurf sweatpants. On. Hold on, Smurf sweatpants, and a cheetah print bag on the head with no hair, cause we can tell, cause the bag just lay down. You can tell you ain't got no hair on that boat. The bag just lay down, and you think I'm gonna look at you.
You can see the
But
skull.
hold on.
Not saying I'm all that. I ain't
Hold on.
saying that.
Let-
But
let-
you think I'm gonna look at you?
Back up now.
It's a roll call,
We
baby.
can't do the queens like that too bad. Now, most of them do. When they do come out in the club, you see them in the club like that, dog.
You seen them in the club with the bag on? No,
Not the bag, not the bag. They don't come out in the
They
club
come
with the
in
bag.
with this
But they'll
fire.
come with the foot draggers on, dog. Now, props to them. Yeah, the toes will be beautified. Make all that's done. They to the T. And in fact, it look cute for the house, but not for the club for real niggas to look at you and be like, dang, she said, that ain't sexy, beautiful.
You gonna catch.
You gonna
catch what
you
you're
gonna
looking
attract
for.
it. Exactly.
And then what's gonna happen is you gonna want to know why he ain't bothering you or why he don't mess with you no more.
Oh, he
See, y'all gotta realize this.
That's their favorite word.
Y'all gotta realize this. Which we're gonna get into relationships here in a minute. It's gonna segue in a relationship in a second. You gotta dress for what you want.
Mm.
When you go to your job, they tell you to come in a uniform. You go dressed in a uniform because you're trying to get that bread.
So let me go a little deeper than that.
Yes, please.
Like they say, when you go for a job, you dress for the job that you want, not for the job that you went for. You dress for the job that you want. When I go to work, when I started my job the first time, I came in suits every day. Tired. You know why? Because
They know you got that.
I'm
business.
coming for the executive position, management position, supervisor position, not for the peon on the phone or whatever. I'm going for that next level. So I'm addressed for the job I want. It's the same thing with us and guys too, fellas too. Now, y'all ain't schooling either, nigga. Y'all go out there and all crazy too, all dirty looking. But hey, dress for the woman you want. Nigga.
Yes, you gotta. It
Dress
goes
for the
both ways.
man you want.
It goes both ways.
Simple as
You
that.
have to realize that. You have to realize that when you go out, you dress for the man you want to catch. You want him to respect you. And the guys, you got to go out because you got to remember, which we're going to get into.
Yes, sir.
The first time you meet a person, that's their promo person.
That's their
representative.
Representative.
That's a representative.
Yes, sir.
It is not the real person. You got to dress for success. You feel me? You got to dress for success in your life, in your personal life, in your business, and whatever you're trying to do. You got to have people take you serious.
And then you dress.
Wait a minute.
You dress. You expect somebody to respect.
Respect.
Can I say something real
Yes.
quick? I just want to go back in the past a little bit, right? You know how every once in a while we talk about church, right? Why can I dress?
here we go
Why
with
can I
that.
dress for success at church? Because see, remember last time we talked about this, you said you're supposed to be able to come as you are to church, right?
Absolutely.
And I said you're supposed to give your best foot forward to the Lord,
Not
So-
a dragon foot.
right?
But-
So why can I dress for success for the Lord?
Now, I got to swear, hold on, because you barking up the wrong tree.
I ain't
bro.
saying that.
When it comes to that, now you gotta understand. Now everybody is not fortunate enough to dress that way to go to church. They go to church because it's a hospital. So guess what? They're sick. They don't have it. Some don't have it. We ain't talking about all.
Okay.
Some don't have it. So some, like when we had our church over there by Eureka Garden, we had people from Eureka Gardens come to the church. The women they didn't have a whole lot like that. So come as you are. All they had was some of them did come with a bag on their head, dog. But this is church, so let's not
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I withdraw my comment.
So
Yeah.
you don't offend me now. Don't offend me now, Bruce.
Now I want to say, I'm gonna say to Katie and Nicole, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Sis, you hear?
Don't bring me into that shit.
We did.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with
Hey,
it.
you did that Michael Jackson moonwalk. You about that thing.
Yeah, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But you know, these are the two things that kill me, that I cannot understand, and that's the real nigga roll call. We being real about that. You gotta look the part. You gotta dress the part. You feel me? You gotta do the part.
Producer, let's go make sure we shout out to our folks that's on right now. Just give them a shout out, you know what I'm saying? Because that's who we do this here for the people that's out there just listening to our craziness.
We
don't know nothing. We just a real nigga out here trying to say some real things that we're gonna bring it to the real raw and all
right there.
Oh,
You should have yours.
he got him. Go ahead.
You should
Let's
have
do it.
yours right there.
You got Lisa.
Shout out, Lisa. Appreciate you.
Then we got
I
Angela.
got mine.
You got yours? All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you pay these. I see mine. I got Miss Kanchi on here twice. I got William Leon. I'm talking about Omar.
Oh my
Ali.
good baby.
Hey, boy, I love you, big bro.
Yes,
That's
sir.
my big bro right there. I love you, man.
Yeah,
I
that
got Angela on. Hello, little sis. I got Angela. You know what I'm saying? Hello, everybody that's on here. You feel me?
all day
Yes, sir.
long. All day long, nigga. I
Yes.
feel you. All
sir.
day long.
Don't forget Pamela Dixon, aka Pamela Smart. She's a new
Oh.
watcher.
All right,
Okay.
Pamela Smart.
Mhm.
Now, smart.
I don't see. Yeah, man. Hey,
She was earlier up.
That sound like
She was earlier up.
yeah, man. That's what's up,
that sound
man.
like
You
somebody
know.
from school. I said, Pam Smart, Pam Smart.
There was a Pam and Angela Smart, sisters.
I don't know. Well,
Okay,
anyway,
okay.
welcome y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we hit
I'm
our
trying to who we got. Cause
Who
I'm
else
trying
you
to get
got?
mine.
I'm
I can't see mine on here.
Oh, that's why you did that, huh?
No,
I got something for
we're gonna do that. I'm gonna tell you. Hey, who we got rocking with us, dog? Make sure we represent everybody, man.
Angela Jameson.
Angela, appreciate you.
I got her. I
Appreciate you,
already
man.
said her.
Okay, then
You gotta
that.
do KDs. I done mine.
Let's go. What we got on there, baby? Talk to us.
Lisa.
Lisa, appreciate you for watching.
Thank you, Lisa,
appreciate
for
you,
sure.
Lisa, for watching. Absolutely. Who is it, Rose? Oh, I see something. Rose, my freak. Oh, that's all that together.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. We appreciate you, man. Y'all,
We appreciate all
y'all
y'all,
understand,
man.
man. This is what we're doing this for, and guess what? We just like want to entertain y'all.
This
And-
is
and
the
try to bring
People's
y'all,
Podcast.
That
You
real
feel
raw
me?
and authentic. You know
Real
what I'm
raw, and we what? Ready and willing.
You
That's
better
what
know
raw
it,
means.
baby.
You feel me?
saying? Better know
So
it,
we on deck. You know,
always
trying to
ready
do our
and
thing.
willing. So, hey, you got comments, you got something to say, you got a question, you want
Please
to say
write
something,
us.
man, y'all talk to us.
Yeah, we can
Hey,
do
and
it.
if we say something crazy that don't make sense to y'all check us.
Yeah.
Because I love that checking it.
All y'all kind
Checking
of
it.
just talk to us. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
going to say
But
something
it's gonna-
crazy. You better
It's
check
going
it.
to segue into, we going into some relationships.
Mm.
We're going to talk about relationships today. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about relationships. All right? First, we're going to start off with dating and courtship.
Dating and courtship.
Now, you know what that means? I don't even know if they date anymore.
Well, I don't even know what dating is because I never dated before. I know
Chilling.
courtship. I've been in court by a lot of times. So y'all gotta help me out. Hey, all
Hey,
that
man.
kiki and all that. I'm
Amen.
what's court?
Yeah, we don't been there, but
Courtship
hey,
is
hey.
nigga, just like a relationship. You in a relationship with somebody. Courtship, you in court with the judge.
Yeah,
So, nigga, y'all
yeah,
talk
it's
to
the
me.
same thing, right?
Same thing.
Yeah,
Same
man.
thing.
So, you know, courtship means taking a woman out. You know, I had this one song,
Magdalena.
what was the name of that song? It was something about the girl just was with him for his money, and he was like, you know, that's the third dress this week.
Oh, Orange Juice Jones.
No, not Orange Juice Jones. It was a rapper, and I forgot the name of it. But he's like, you know, new wave '80s got everything reversible. Instead of walk with a girl in the park, they drive in convertible.
In the pop.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they walk.
You know, they're just walking with a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to realize dating and courtship, that means more. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean the modern day dating challenges. Have you ever been ghosted?
Absolutely, dog.
You been ghosted before?
Man, I've been ghosted before, dog. Your boy been ghosted before, baby.
And not ghost off power.
Oh, not ghost all power, but I
That's
don't
right.
want to treat her like power.
I got you.
Oh, yeah.
I got you.
You like, what?
Hey, man,
Where you at?
You know, if y'all been ghosted, man, you know, or breadcrumbing, they leaving you they stringing you along pretty much.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the modern day, this is what they call modern day
Y'all
dating.
breadcrumbing niggas now?
Huh? Yeah, that's what they do.
What?
Now, I'm going to tell you something. First dates. All right, Katie,
All right.
I want you to tell me the don't you should do on a first date. Don'ts. I'm going to do
You
do's.
can't ask me that.
Why
But
not?
are you saying it real?
No. What you don't do on first dates?
I don't penetrate women on the first date.
Okay. All right.
They cannot get the
Bullseye.
on the first date.
Got you. I got you. What are any other don'ts?
I don't buy women anything in the club or none of that. I don't buy no drinks. I don't do none of that.
You know why you shouldn't? Because why? What did we say? When you meet that girl and she look good, she smell good, she got them heels on high.
Woo-hoo!
You feel me?
Woo-hoo!
Got them heels on high.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
She looking good, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And she strutting through, got a little tight little dress on, and she's strutting through. Everybody needs to understand that's just the representative.
Yes, sir.
That's not the real person. So you falling in love or digging the person that ain't real. That's not the real person. And it also go the same for guys too. When you meet them, they loped up, they got the grills in their mouth, you feel me? They got the money stacked and they got about 5 20s on the top and the rest
Ones.
dollars.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them dollars, and they pull it out. And when they pull it out, it's all calculated. You got me?
Yes, sir.
I'm at the bar. There's
Yes,
a
sir.
whole bunch of girls.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna buy my drink.
Uh-huh.
I'm pulling that knot out.
Why niggas do that, man?
I know, right? That kills me.
Listen.
That kills me.
Listen.
Because a real nigga ain't got shit.
Listen. You never.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
I may walk in there looking like I'm $1 million, and I tell them everything I wear come in the club is fake.
Hey, everything you wear, the clothes you got, T-Move.
T-Move.
All
All day long.
T-Move.
Because guess what? Like I was telling my kids as I was raising them, because they see people with the Jordans and the final things or whatever. I say, listen, check this out. The clothes don't make you.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You make the clothes. I don't care what you wear.
I'm gonna tell you something. Michael Jordan's mom said when they was trying to get Nike was trying to get Jordan to go with them, and they was like, "This shoe is the best shoe, whatever." She said, "That shoe is not great until my son put them on."
That's right.
That's true.
That's right.
And that's it. I don't care if you get something from Temu. If you rocking that shit, you rocking that shit.
Boy, look at here. You better know it.
It's the man in the clothes. It's the swag that's in the clothes. It ain't the clothes.
Right.
It's the swag. See, that confidence come out. That confidence is everything.
But that nigga
You
Big
feel me?
Sexy back in the day. Boy, that nigga Big Sexy. Nigga.
You know what, Cat?
Y'all ain't never met him before, but boy, look at him.
You remember that song back in the days called Biting? Remember they went Bite It. When they said Bite It, you remember that?
I remember saying Bite It.
Yeah, you remember the song Bite It, don't you?
Y'all remember the song Bite It? Talk to me.
That rhythm was, I thought it was bugging.
Right, that's bugging.
Bugging.
But it was one called Biting.
That's bugging.
You remember what biting is, right?
Yeah, when you
know
seal
what biting
something.
is, right?
Yeah. Well, hold on.
You a biter.
Yeah, like you copying off somebody else.
You a biter.
I'm a biter?
Yeah.
Nigga, you tell me I'm a biter?
Yeah.
All right, talk to me then. Explain to me.
And it's okay.
I ain't gonna knock
But you know what? And it's okay because you're my brother.
All right.
You able to rip anything off that I got. You feel me? All right. You got them Louis Vuitton shoes, right? Right?
Yeah.
All right. What makes them Louis Vuitton? The LV on them, right?
That's it.
If it's on there, it's that. If you get a shirt that say champion on it, the tag is written champion, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So if I have Big Sexy on my arm, that means that I am it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But let's move on.
Y'all follow? Okay.
Let's move on.
Okay, little heads. Let's do
Okay,
it.
but it's all right because that's my little brother.
All day.
Anything I got, I give
I'm
it to
still
him.
trying to figure out what this nigga talk about biting. I'm a biter.
Yeah, you
What
got
that
to
is,
get that on me
champion.
because I had that before you did.
Oh, this nigga. Oh, yeah.
I had
Hey,
that.
hold on.
Everybody
tell
say
me.
it. I had that before you even thought about
Hold on.
it. I had that before
What you
even thought
had,
about
dog?
it. I had
Hey, let me rap.
Listen.
Roll it up 50, nigga. What you had?
I had the name Big Sexy on my arm a long time ago.
You had the big sex on your
Long
arm? Nigga, show me what is that, nigga.
Right here. Right here.
What, nigga? What that say?
It says no. It says the great one, right?
That's the great one?
BIGSEXY.
Nigga, you the great big sexy. Nigga, I'm just big sexy.
No, I
You see how
retired.
they,
Hey,
see
I
how
retired. No.
I
I retired Big Sexy because I am the great one now.
Okay,
You feel me?
nigga, guess
So I
what?
retired.
Little
It's
brother
all
just had to pick that thing up,
And I'm
dog.
glad you picked it up. Rather
And
than
keep
somebody
rolling
else.
with it, baby.
I'm glad you picked
All
it
that,
up rather than
you know,
somebody
you
else.
told me that. I'm like, nigga, dang, you so, because he had it on the side of the car.
Yes, I did. You bit it.
Nigga,
I mean,
remember.
you like Adam and Eve.
Hold on, back up. Nigga,
I
that's what
want
they
you to
did back in the day,
I'm
nigga.
with you, Tone Loc. I'm with you. I bit it. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
listen,
what they did back in the day. They bit, nigga. And the nigga
you
that
all
bit
did.
it.
Because I bit
Right.
that off of Kevin Nash.
Oh, for real?
The wrestler, Kevin Nash. He was Big Sexy.
Okay.
I ripped that off of him. So it's all right. We just ripping all the way down.
I don't even remember ripping it, but I remember
it's
a
all
lot,
good.
nigga.
It's all good. All right. Also, when you go on dates, you must, even just in life, you gotta identify red flags and green flags early. What do you mean by that? What is a red flag? What is red
Stop.
flag mean?
Ready to stop, right?
That's right.
Hold up, stop. Nigga, you gotta stop it, nigga, stop. Nigga, see what she doing? Stop, nigga. Nigga, see how she talking to you, look over there, nigga, stop, nigga.
Yeah,
Red flag, nigga, hold up, nigga.
yeah. That lets you know right then that she
Yes,
ain't
sir.
gonna be able to.
Yes, yeah.
It's red flags
Yes,
out
sir.
there. So y'all gotta learn the red flags, and then you got the green flags, the one that show people the good guys that's really trying to do right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You gotta also, I know.
Yeah.
I told you I'm with you.
Okay.
I also gotta say the art of flirting and attraction.
Uh-oh.
You gotta continue to do that in a relationship when you court each other. You gotta flirt with each other. You gotta flirt. That makes you attracted to each other. You know what I'm saying? You walk by your girl, smack her on the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You walk by. Now, women, y'all think that y'all don't got to do that to guys, but guys like to know they want it to. You know what I'm saying? Guys like to know that shit. And y'all just think that y'all support. And one other thing about finances. A woman will quickly say, I can take care of myself. I don't need no man to take care of me. I could do it all myself. You know what? You're supposed to do it yourself. You're supposed to do it yourself.
Say it again.
Hey,
You ain't supposed to. God said, if you want to eat, you got to work.
but let me say
You
this.
gotta, because you coming to me
Boy.
like, I don't need no man to do this for me. You're supposed to do it.
Well, you just brought something to my attention that I looked at a while ago.
Talk to me.
And I'm gonna take this from whoever that guy was talking about this a minute ago that I saw. You know why women nowadays is like that? Because women, a lot of people now have been raised in relationships in a home where there is no wife or husband. So all they know is a single mother. And the single mother is doing it on her own and her business, taking care of her kids.
She's supposed to.
Exactly. So guess what? Now what that does, it instills in that woman that's being raised by that woman, that's a single woman doing it on her own, blah, blah, blah. Now she's growing up with that mentality, the same mentality. I don't need a man. I'm going to do this myself. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but
they do need a man.
It is a problem because guess what? Now you've been raised from a single woman. You don't know how to be a wife. No.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know how to show wifey material.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So therefore, that's how you learn from where you grew up in your environment. We learn from our environment. When I got in the streets, guess what? The streets raised me at that time. I was raised, our people were great. We had good, but guess what? What happened when the streets started raising us? That then our mentality became street mentality. Mm-hmm. And that's how the women is. And men too, because there's no husband, so they don't know how to be a husband. You know what I'm saying? So now we have to learn as we go. That's why we make a lot of mistakes. That's why there's a lot of divorces. But you know what I'm saying? That's just my story, and it just brought to my attention when you said that. But that's why these women like that, man. They think they can do it all by themselves. Which you can, but you can't. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
You always be having something.
You don't need a man, but
hey, you looking at what the Bible says. It says just
well, you do,
because you're missing something. You're always gonna feel incomplete. But you do it all yourself, yeah, that's cool. Well, it's cool when two people can do it together.
Well, you're right, but
you know what? You're supposed to do it yourself. Like us supposed to do it ourselves.
Since we said about the Bible, see, the only reason the Bible says something about the man and the woman is because when God destroyed the whole thing, because everybody was sexing everybody and all that, so the Bible said, hey, it's best for you to be married than to burn. Yeah. So now, if you're gonna do all that you're doing, hey, go ahead and get married. Go ahead and get married.
Right.
Now, if you're not gonna do it, then hey, stand your own, handle your business, be the woman that you are, take care of your own, and do your own. But don't defile, don't get mad, don't do all that sexual, all that stuff. If you're gonna do it,
but they're gonna do it anyway. You know that, right?
All day long, because that's what he did. He gave us free what? Free will,
and we gotta pay for it in the end, right? And I'm gonna tell you this: women that do that, they think that they don't need a man, but they do. And a man definitely, if a man telling you he don't need a woman, we are incomplete without each other. That's just the way it goes. Because gigolos get lonely too.
Especially when you
get lonely too. Go ahead, Tom.
Especially if you have children in the mix.
Yep.
Every child needs masculine and feminine energy to develop, to fully develop.
Because you have both to be conceived.
Right.
You have both.
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
Think about if that woman doesn't have a father around her to set a good example of the man that she should choose. Right? If that boy doesn't have a father around him to set a good example of the man he should be to his wife, to his children, to his community. We need both, you know. And when you have a woman that says, "Oh, I don't need no man," that makes no sense. You can't even have a kid if you can't have if you don't have a man.
They just like looking that way. It looks good at the moment. It makes them look like they're a boss chick when you really you're not.
You know what's sad?
Y'all know I'm gonna keep it real raw out there because you just said something about the kids. What if you raise your kids, right? If they lay down the line, your child tell you, she say, "Dad, I ain't gonna be nothing like you when I get with somebody. I ain't gonna be nothing like you."
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah, what you mean? Nothing like me.
It's the example.
You know, it's the example because it may not have been a bad. Oh, she know I'm a great father, blah 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 blah. But relationship, she like she don't. What she's seen that with a mother or whatever the case may be, she ain't gonna be like me in that atmosphere. But I think that's still a teaching moment.
You're absolutely right.
I think that you change, and I don't know if you know, and all three of us can protect. The minute we had a girl, it changed a lot of things in us. Didn't it change some stuff in you? It changed a lot in me. And I know it changed a lot in you, Tom.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It changes you when you have a girl. You soften up a little bit.
All day long.
You soften up
All
a little
day.
bit. So you do that because you want to show her the proper way and say, don't mess with niggas like me. So I'm going to show you what you should.
I was no bad nigga.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying.
Nah, you just said that. How you gonna do that? Tell her.
And anyway, let's move on. And move
Hey.
on. What do you feel about what do you feel about long distance relationships?
They're great.
Yeah.
Hold on, Tom got to speak to that because he don't. I don't know. I never, ever mean it. So Tom,
I think they're good. They can be healthy, you know, because it gives you have to appreciate the moments that you have together. Sometimes we take each other for granted.
And first off, are you in a relationship?
I was.
Right. No. Not you now. What you're speaking on,
Yeah.
is that a relationship, right?
Yeah, it's still a
I'm going to
relationship.
tell you what I see.
Mhm.
When we together,
Mhm.
it's heaven on earth.
Right.
But when we separated, I'm effing my ass off.
No, you don't have to.
And you don't know. No, you won't know. You won't know nothing.
But
You won't know nothing.
every relationship, friendship, lovers is built on trust.
Right.
There you go.
So
But
you got
know what? You got to make sure their representative ain't. You want to make sure their representative ain't fooling you.
right.
well, why they can't have that trust at like the long distance and the short distance?
They don't do that even in the short distance.
Okay, the short
Because
distance.
they're right around the corner and they be around there banging it out.
Right. That's based on
Hey, I was born. I did.
but that's based on the individual. Right? Because
Hey, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's all
I
we
got
can
this. I
do.
got another one real quick. You already done.
Alright.
Dating after divorce. How y'all feel about that? Have y'all been married? I've been married.
I've been married.
I've been married.
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me was I think what happened, it depends on if you get hurt or not.
Mhm.
I can say that. If you get hurt or not, because when I had a divorce, I said, I'm slaying them all. I ain't giving them no love. None.
Right.
None. They can't feel me. I ain't giving them none, son.
Amen.
It's just gonna be a run through because I was good.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
I was good.
Yes, sir.
And I got done wrong.
Hmm.
So somebody
I
gonna
didn't
pay
say that
for it.
now.
Somebody gonna pay for it. Coming from the heart, real shit. Somebody gonna pay for it. And every girl that came my way, my representative did this right here.
Mhm.
But I had horns on my head. They didn't see the whole thing. But my representative was like, "Come on, girl, I'm a good guy."
Mhm.
But I wasn't.
Well, I think no matter what you go through, what a relationship, you need time to heal. And
And you
I
know
know
what?
when I got divorced, I know I was a hoe because I needed time to heal. I look at it as this: I gave you 10 plus years of faithfulness,
Right?
being a good man, paying the bills, right? You think I want to pay for everything? You think I want to be the one to have to provide everything? Now I get to think about me and only me. I'm a hoe for a while.
Yeah, you better know it.
Get it out my system. Now I can go back to being a good man, and now I can. Remember Karaka?
Yeah, I know Baraka.
Me and
Karaka.
Karaka had this thing called the starting five. Is that you pick this,
Pam Dixon said it right. She said, "Until you heal, you will hurt others."
yeah,
And that's exactly
hurt
what
people
I did.
hurt people,
Hurt people.
yeah. But
I
you know,
did.
you-
But Lisa, it don't work for you. You got a good man. So what are you talking about? Come on, I'm married. I know you married. You got a good man. That's
He's
my
a
dog.
man now.
You got a good man.
He's a man now.
Yeah, you married. And see, he already done. His representative been gone. He got the real dude now. The
Mhm.
representative ain't even there no more.
No,
So you got the
Lisa
good
keep
man.
that nigga out.
No, that's not-
Lisa
that's
ran
right
that nigga. Lisa ran that representative away from that nigga. We're talking about Lisa now.
And you know what Angela said? We could do it on our own, but having my husband enhance my life.
Speak.
That's
Preach.
on it. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
you can't do it on your own. I disagree.
can't.
You say you can't?
You can't do it on your own.
Nah, I disagree with
And
that.
you know what? You
Well,
want to do?
okay, when you say do it on your own, are you talking about raising a family or live on your own?
All of it together.
You can live on your own. No problem with that. But if you're gonna raise a family, you
Yeah.
cannot do it
You
on your
can't
own.
do it by yourself.
You can
You know
do
what
it
I'm saying?
financially, but emotionally, you're depriving your child.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, we're going to get a little bit deeper. All right? We're going to talk about intimacy. All right? At first, when you first get together, okay, and I'm being real,
Okay, got you.
you banging every chance you get.
Heck yeah.
You know I'm telling the truth, nigga. Real nigga roll call. You banging every chance you get.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Then, if y'all notice, that shit begin to slow down.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Speak on it, my nigga. Speak on it.
I'm just saying. But see,
Why
I
is that? Why
think
is
we
that?
get it twisted when we talk about intimacy.
Okay.
Because intimacy
Intimacy can be a mental thing also.
and it's not
And
always
it's always
about
about
the
sex.
sex. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying,
Okay.
that shit tapers off. Why do you think
but,
that is?
But it shouldn't.
It
It tapers off on the sexual part because we always put intimacy as sexual,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not.
Hey, Sharonda, we love you.
Surrounded what? Not Jackson.
That's Sharonda Jackson.
Not
Miss-
What?
Miss Jackson.
Not
If
Miss
you're
What?
nasty.
Jackson if yet.
If you're nasty, that's
Crazy.
Miss Jackson. If
So
you're
look the same 30 years later?
Okay. What's that, Sharonda? Salute to you.
But I'm just saying, that shit falls off after a while. But is it because at that moment, is that when your representative leave you?
I don't know. I ain't never had.
Hell yeah, that's what
I
it
ain't
is.
never had a representative.
Yes, you have.
That nigga never
You
said
lying like a mother.
representative, bro.
You done had a representative. Every time you went to the club by yourself, that rhinestone belt, nigga. the rhinestones on your shoes, nigga.
That's up to them. That's up to
go-
them how they want to
That's
feel.
your
what they see.
representative at that moment.
But that's how they want to.
But
Because
listen,
they see.
that's their representative. But when you home working in there, are you dressed like that? Is your representative?
Nah, but when I
All
go
right,
out,
then.
listen, I'm gonna be the greatest I can look when I go out. Now that's up to y'all, the women out there that's looking. What are you looking for? I met a lot of women be like, oh, that don't entertain me. That don't do nothing for me. I didn't do this for you, beautiful. I did this for me because this is what I like to do. I don't come out here dressed how I dress to attract you because guess
can I
what?
say
I don't
something?
want you.
Can I say something?
If this attract you,
Listen,
I don't want
I'm gonna tell
you.
you something. And I'm gonna be real.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, that's bullshit.
No.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm telling you,
No,
bro.
listen, hold on.
For me.
You said no.
Talk to me.
Every little step you take, every little thing you do,
Okay.
every little thing you do, right?
Yeah.
You do it to get looks. You go get your hair twisted because you want to look good. Why? Because you want looks. You want looks. When you go out there slap shining and grilling, nigga, you want looks. When you put those jeans on heavy stars and they can stand up by themselves, and you got the Louis Vuitton shoes
You
on,
already know it, dog.
nigga, you going because you want looks. When women put them tight ass skirts on,
Yeah.
when women go get that weave down to their ankle, when women got them heels on high,
Yes, sir.
they want you to look.
But listen, hold on. I got
for the opposite sex.
I have to
Yeah,
disagree on this
bullshit.
because I'm gonna tell
That's
you,
bullshit.
and I'm gonna, ladies, I got y'all. Hold on.
Sharonda say, I know you lying, Katie.
Sharonda.
Sharonda, get it
Don't
on the
try
head.
that. No, listen, listen to me.
Sharonda, get
Yes,
bullshit.
yes.
Simping coming in
Niggas
5,
and women
4.
go out to look good, right? The problem is with us, just like his problem, what he just said.
No, I ain't got no
We
problem. I'm
do
being
it.
real.
We do it. First of all, when I dress, I don't dress for nobody. Because if I
Well,
did,
go out naked.
Because if I did,
Go out naked.
but if I dress for everybody, guess what? Nigga, I'll be designer down.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
Everything. I'll be real chained
That's
down.
not-
Everything I have
but
on.
that's not where you come from.
The reason
that's
why,
not what
because
you
guess
do.
what? I do it for me. And if any woman, if y'all look
I
at
know
here,
he lying,
anybody
Sharonda.
that been
We
on
just
here,
listening to this
anybody that stepped in the club, say, "Oh, I like it. Is that real?"
He
Nah,
lying.
baby, it ain't real.
Katie,
It's fake.
Katie, you go out to look good because
Absolutely.
you want looks. That's what you go
No,
for.
I know I'm a killer.
Everything. Listen,
Hold on,
even
I
in
know
your
I'm a killer.
whip, even in your whip,
No,
you get your whip tight. You put them dubs on them. You get lights put in the rim. Why? You want looks, nigga.
because that's what I want. I couldn't do it back in the
Not
day
like
because
Facebook
they were-
lights, nigga. You want looks.
Listen,
You feel me? That's what you want. You want looks
no,
because that's
no,
what everybody
I
do.
can't say that even for the women.
Yeah.
Like when I talked to a woman before, when I was doing the street thing, when I was in
Oh, Lord,
California, when I was doing the street
Oh, I'm ready.
podcast,
I'm
listen,
ready.
I stepped to the women,
You
dog.
ready?
Yeah, I'm
and I
ready.
asked
I'm
them,
just
why y'all
waiting.
dress the way y'all dress? Because we as men think they dressing for us. Some women dress just because they feel sexy, and that's what they want to put on.
They don't
Now, if it calls attention hey, that's on the nigga that's looking. That ain't because that's what they know they was gonna get it. Now don't get wrong, but I know I'm gonna get the looks, but that ain't my intention.
All right, can I ask you a question? You know this.
No, I promise you, dog.
Your ass
No,
off,
it
bro.
sounds great. I'm telling you, I'm gonna look good when I go out. I'm gonna try my best to look good as I can because you know I was a big nigga, so big niggas had to try to step their game up.
Why?
Because they bigger, so they have to compete with the less big niggas. Oh, petite niggas that look good. Because a petite nigga ain't got the dress and still get.
But Walmart still sells big clothes.
Nigga, he has to smell good. He got to look good and all that because he has more.
Say
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Y'all call it what you want to call it. I feel you.
but
One thing about it, two things to show beautiful. I'm going to keep it real raw and authentic. I promise you, when I dress for me.
Let me tell you.
I don't care what you say.
something.
I know I'm going to get the
I'm
look.
gonna say something.
But I'm just cover that big
I'm gonna tell
sexy.
you
That big sexy.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm talking to big sexy.
I'm talking about.
You talking to KP.
I'm saying Mr. Luke Casey. You feel me?
Let's talk to me.
When I'm at the crib and I put my clothes on,
Mm-hmm.
I look good. I want to look good for my wife because I want her to look at me.
Okay.
You feel me? But also it makes me feel good. But remember, the first thing is I'm doing it to get looks from my wife.
Mm-hmm.
So let me say this. Now, like when I was going out right back in the days, right, and my kids they see me to go out, right. My kids they quit and say, "Why you got that on? That don't look." When they say good, I'm aware. You know why?
Good.
No, not to them. They don't like it because you know I'm very, very colorful, right? So I'm gonna be loud, right? So they don't like it. But I'm glad I go out because it's what I like. A lot of people don't like all that now. So look at all these piercings I got in my face, all this stuff. I don't do it for y'all, for them. I do it because this is what I like. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell when I wear stuff and they say, "What those are?" I ain't never seen those shoes before. What is them? Those are I like them because I like them. I don't care about what nobody else think about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna look good in anything I put on when I go out because that's what I want to do. I want to make sure I look good. Now, you may not like what I got on. It may be too colorful for you. It may be too flamboyant, or whatever you want to call it. Some people call me gay. You know what I'm saying? With all that, I don't care. Do I go out with all these piercings for you to call me gay? Is that why I got it?
Where did you get it from?
I got it because that's what I wanted to do. I said, "Damn, let me see something that is good." When I saw it, boom, I like it. That's it. I like it. So why I can't dress and do it because I like it, even though it's going to get the attention.
That's all you do it for.
Right.
Because you wouldn't do it if you didn't get the attention.
Attention, you say, "Nigga, you gay." That nigga gay. She gay. He gay. That's the attention I want.
No, I'm not saying that.
But that's what
saying,
some of it
well,
called.
they dumb as fuck, but they don't know. But listen, I'm saying this.
Talk to me.
I think a clear indication is how do you dress Monday through Thursday when you're at home? If you're not wearing that same outfit that you wear Friday night, Saturday night, if you're not wearing that Monday through Thursday, when you're at home, when you're going to the grocery store, when you're cutting the grass, then you're doing it for somebody else. You're doing it for a reason. Just like, hate to beat the dead horse, when you dress up on Sunday, I'm doing it for a reason.
What's that reason?
I want to put up my best foot forward to the Lord.
Okay.
And he want to put his best foot forward in aromas where everybody know his name. He's like Cheers. So
Right.
He's like, everybody knows him. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen.
He's been in that
Ladies,
so long.
man, y'all better come. So,
He go in there
okay.
because he wants the women to look.
So
And that's why he dressed the way he dressed. Nigga, that's real. That's real.
no, listen. I ain't saying what I'm telling you is factual, and for the women as well, because every woman do not just dress going to say, "Oh, this nigga gonna look at this. This nigga gonna look at this." I don't think every woman.
Nigga, when you go out, you putting your best representative out there. It ain't the real KD.
How's not the real KD when I was dressed like that, brother?
Oh, the way you be dressing when you go to a room and you be sitting in your house doing your work like that?
That's in the house.
But I'm talking about outside. When you step outside, you're doing it to look good.
Well, when you go outside, you want to make sure you look presentable, right? Right? You ain't gonna go outside with dusted foot draggers on. Now you going to
But what are you representing?
me?
Me, the same me Monday through Thursday?
Yeah.
Then there you go.
Me in the
There
house.
you're not, but
All on the same page.
you're not representing you.
I represent me at home, the way I dress, and I represent me when I'm out and about in the club atmosphere, and I represent me when I go out just a casual lounge.
I think
everywhere I go, I want them to look good.
Why?
So because that's just me. Nigga, I got them to
You
look
going
good
out?
for
You
me.
going out looking good for yourself? Like, woo,
Oh,
so fine.
Because
you
that
was
was
rubbing yourself and shit.
You know I do.
Hey,
Prince.
all right, we're gonna move
And
on.
you know I do.
Hey,
but what I'm saying,
we're gonna move on. All right. In relationships, the challenges and growth, dealing with jealousy and insecurity. What you feel about that? Speak on it, my niggas. Jealousy and insecurity.
Now that's
Now let's stick with this one for a minute because some
that's
people really want to know what you feel about
because
that.
that's real deep. Because the jealousy thing, man. Sometimes you can call a person to be jealous from your own actions when nothing is really happening, but you make things look that way.
Yep.
So, and now to me, it just depends on how you move. I know I move
Recklessly.
I move crazy. And if I'm rock with you, it look crazy. Because and then when you bring it and we try to say I'm doing something, try to question it, then it really do something to me because guess what? If I'm not doing nothing, why am I gonna try to correct something that I'm not doing? How can I correct something? How can I correct right?
You know what I'm gonna tell you my thing on that? Is get the hell out of Dodge. That's a red light.
Mm-hmm.
Red light.
Get the hell out of Dodge.
Red light.
Because I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you something. Y'all gotta remember that jealousy and insecurity can lead people to do stuff that they wouldn't do.
Yeah.
People have gotten killed because of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
People do crazy stuff off of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get accused of things. But you know what I've learned?
What's that?
I'm gonna tell you the key thing I learned. When somebody accusing you of doing it,
They probably.
they doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They doing it.
Yep.
If somebody accusing you constantly, and you're like, I ain't give you no reason, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
If they cut because they're conscious, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. If you got a thief, right? In his world, everybody steals.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna accuse everybody of stealing.
Got you.
Right?
Got you.
If you're a basehead in your world, you're gonna think everybody want boulders for your show.
Got you.
You feel me?
Got you.
So if you constantly accusing somebody of cheating, jealousy, you doing something.
Yep.
Especially when the girl has given you, or guy has given you no reason to think anything.
Or you haven't healed from someone cheating on you previously.
You can bring that from a previous relationship. Mm-hmm. You got that, what they call the Erykah Badu, bag lady.
Yeah.
You gonna hurt yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Carrying all them bags like that.
Mm-hmm.
They carry that shit to the next relationship.
Yes, sir.
And now all of a sudden the first nigga did them wrong. Or niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now they gonna put that shit on you.
Got you. Vice versa too.
Vice versa. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said niggas and
Yes,
niggas.
sir. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
It goes both ways.
Yes, sir.
But the baggage can be so much that where they bring it over to yours, and you all of a sudden now you're a cheater because you may have unlocked something that they seen before.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not moving like that. But they seen it before, and they ain't gonna, well, you ain't finna get ahead of me. I'm gonna cut this shit right quick.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's what the insecurity caused jealousy to me. Now, and it's y'all women out there that, you know, yes, you may be accused. You don't see some women are strategic with that accusing. They don't accuse you, right? But they say things that make you think like, is she think I'm messing around on her?
Mm-hmm.
She ain't saying it. Y'all so slick. Y'all so slick. They ain't saying it, but they just say things.
Mm-hmm.
And it make a nigga be like, hold on. You know,
Yeah, they slick.
this nigga doing this and that. And then we gonna get definitive, especially if we not, but you making me feel like that's what you think. And then when we go at them, oh, now it's an argument because, they didn't say I'm cheating. Oh, so you gonna take what I said and you gonna run with it, and then now it's on us to make us look real crazy.
They look for stuff.
Oh, y'all good.
They detect
Y'all
real
good.
They look for stuff. And even ain't nothing going on, they look for stuff. But you know what, man? Been there, done that. I got the t-shirt and the cup in the crib. I already been there, done that. Have people do me like that. But sometimes now, for jealousy and stuff, a nigga give you a reason to think they are though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you can move real reckless sometimes in that kind of situation.
And,
You know what I mean?
And I can feel that because I can respect some of the times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a brother probably was accused or looked like what he was doing because, I think about sit back because first of all, we don't want to be accused of nothing.
Right.
Especially if we're doing it. We don't want you to know it, and then for you to throw it up, nigga, we're gonna get defensive. That's why I tell, even if I am doing something, I'm not gonna be defensive of it because the nigga look
and make you look bad.
And
and I'm gonna give y'all a game. I'm
No!
gonna give y'all a game. Niggas don't like this. So you really gonna understand, hey, okay, nigga, you're
roll call.
You're doing what you're doing, right? And first of all, a lot of women think when you're doing your dirt, it's gonna show because you won't change. See, that's those I don't wanna get that's those uneducated cheaters.
New to the game.
Hey, that's those uneducated cheaters. That educated cheaters, nigga, they gonna cheat and love you way more than you ever been loved before, because that's to camouflage what he's doing. You understand what I'm saying? It camouflages what he's doing by giving you that massage of what you really want from a man. He makes everything look real good. And then next thing you know, later down the line, come to find out he been messing with this girl for 2 or 3 years.
I've been saying it all night. Your representative.
Yeah. And
Your
then,
representative does it.
But no. But now, when he's just doing crazy stuff that look like it, oh, you going all in, but he ain't doing nothing. What are receipts? Because it looked like it. Okay, I try to change some things, but I can't change right.
You know what, man? You know what? The most
I know
important
y'all
thing.
cussing me out.
The most important thing in this world is time. Right? We was born by time, we die by time. So you make sure your time is well spent. You ain't got time for that shit.
Man.
Anybody got time for that?
Honestly, you don't have time for that shit because you think it's gonna stop. It'll stop for a minute.
That's it.
It'll stop, but it's still there lingering.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't have a healthy relationship because there's something on their mind, and every time you turn around, they're looking. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we have to make sure we do the right thing if we're trying to have a good relationship, that we don't give any reason. I'm gonna tell you what my wife told me when we first got together. She said, consistency is everything. You want consistency. What I did today, I better do 10 years from now. And be consistent. So you know what? It gave me the opportunity to just be me. Because I didn't have no representative when I met her. Because I tell her, I don't know how you got in, but she did. You feel me? Because I wasn't even on that.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Right, I wasn't even on it. But I told my wife, she like fluid. I don't care what it is. You can have something so tightly sealed, but fluid will get in there one way or another.
Divine intervention.
Yep, divine intervention. You feel me? So I didn't have no representative. I showed her me. And that's just it. That's all she did. She know I'm crazy as hell. I have a good time. We laugh. We have a good time.
Yes, sir.
I don't have to be. See, back in the day, I had a representative. I'm going to show you what it was. I had my nose ring. Remember that?
Yes, sir.
Remember my whole mouth was black?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Remember I did different?
Yeah.
I was different.
Yeah.
And because that was my representative, I had to seem like I was that nigga. Hard like that. But in actuality, I was a damn clown. I love to have fun. I was stupid. But I had to go around mean mugging all day, slap shining and grilling on people. Right? But that was the representative. That wasn't me. And then when I was just me, when they was with me, and then I just became me, I had a grill in my mouth. Yeah. I had my nose ring in. I'm watching movies. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm chilling. They didn't want that.
And that's why I said to you tonight that I don't have no representative now, because after 20 years, you're married 20 years, you're divorced, right? Now you're out here in this world, in these streets. Nigga, I have nothing to prove no more. I'm not trying to impress anymore. There's no need to. None. So therefore, when I go out, nigga, when I say, hey, I'm broke, baby, I can't buy you, I'm buying you. Big Sexy may have did that back in the day. That was what it was. Right. But now there is no representative. I do it for me. I do it for me. Not for y'all. I don't care.
Maturity.
I don't care. Because when I came back here to Jacksonville, I come for nobody, trying to look for nobody, nothing. So I didn't have no representative. I had me.
You just you. Right.
And that's what it was. That's why I say for a fact, I don't go out of dress for none of y'all. Period. And that's facts.
feel you. I feel you. All right, we're gonna move on to open and honest conversations about sex.
Ooh.
Open. It's about relationships.
Okay. Sex.
Right?
Sex.
Open and honest about sex, right? You know what I'm saying? If there's something wrong, see, because they always said that, you know, until you've grown, okay, and you love somebody from their heart, inside, unconditionally, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about that. That's when you're grown, right?
Got you.
That's when you're grown. But when you start out, when you see a girl, and 9 times out of 10, the first thing dudes do is look at their butt and say, I find you. Why? You instantly think about, ooh-wee, what the things you could do to that, right? Now, when you get older, having sex is totally different than it was when you were small. Do you believe that?
I believe that.
Right, because you play the game a little differently.
Yes, sir.
And it's so much more better when you emotionally involved. Because you got to realize, emotion is strong. It's real strong.
That's
So,
with women.
right, it's really strong. Women already come off the cuff like that.
Already emotionally.
Dudes that don't act like that.
I know.
Women already come off the cuff like that. You know what I mean? So when you're doing that, man, you got to be open and honest about sex and doing your thing. You know what I mean? So you got to be also addressing the difference in, I don't know what this word is. Somebody tell me. Libido.
Oh yeah,
Libido. That's still sex.
sex drive.
Sex drive.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the sex drive, but yeah.
So that's when that's so when your libido ain't working right.
That's where you gotta go.
High blood
Go
pressure.
to the doctor.
What you gotta realize
It can be high blood pressure.
Nicole Smith said, men mature later than women anyway, which is right. Oh, we be out there playing checkers and y'all be playing chess right off the rip. Y'all strategic moves all the time. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Y'all think 5 steps ahead of us for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
But you know what we have to do? But then when we get caught up with y'all, they just probably so tired of your shit, they be gone. You gotta think about it, right? But let's talk about this libido thing. I need to know what about this libido thing. So when your libido grows,
Nicole?
no,
Go
Nicole,
ahead.
please don't chime in.
Nicole? Go ahead.
No, when your libido, what she care, because I ain't talking about when libido's broke. Oh no, you don't ask Nicole. I forgot about that.
Nicole!
I forgot about the massage thing. I forgot about the massage thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that, Nicole, because you already put us up on game by having a massage before. But listen, not like that, Nicole. People, not like that. She says the older we get, our libido go down. Now, Nicole, I want to ask you this question: do women libidos go down?
Oh, absolutely.
Hold on, I want to hear from a woman,
Oh,
not us.
Okay.
I want to hear from women.
But they don't
Nicole,
have
Sharonda,
libido.
y'all answer that question.
They have
Do
libido.
y'all libidos go down? No, the libidos is just sex drive.
Nah.
Yes, that is.
They educate me then. So,
Libido is a sex drive. Answer me that,
Libido.
y'all. Nicole, Sharonda, let us know because y'all educate more. But for men,
Okay.
when your libido go down, what do you do?
What's the name? What you do?
What you do?
Nigga
Get
try
your
to
libido
find
right.
Nigga try to find every pill they can find out there in the street. Nigga all at the store. What that feel like in the day? Nigga, that super flop, that yellow jacket. Nigga was
Spanish fly.
yellow
Yeah,
jacket.
Tony.
Spanish fly.
Oh,
I'm a Spanish vibe. That's why y'all niggas. That's why we. That's I ain't gonna say
y'all
y'all.
good in the game.
I ain't gonna say y'all. Nigga, that's why our thing broke now, cause nigga we popped on these yellow jackets. And you can't get right every now and then. Nigga, don't get it twisted. Yellow jacket. That's what it was. They were trying to get it right.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I don't. You funny. You funny. But you know what? A libido can have many reasons why it ain't right. Right?
Okay.
Number one, I think high blood pressure plays a part.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Stress plays a big part.
Stress.
Big
Stress.
Stress plays a
That's what
big
stress
part.
y'all man out. That's why
Yeah.
I can't
If
do
you
it right.
if you stressing your man out, when it comes time to be intimate,
Mhm.
they don't want it because you done made them mad, and then
Now
now
let's start replaying the back of the head. She did this, and
what oil in the shower? Nicole, what you talking about?
oil.
No, y'all be doing too much with that oil in the shower. What oil you
Tell us
talking
what
about?
talking about that man. You don't put that man business out there. Leave that man where he at. All right, you ain't with him
She
no more.
laughed out loud.
Leave
Said,
that
that's
man
why
where
your
he at.
shit broke, Eddie.
I don't care. I ain't trying. I don't care. I don't care. Now it broke. Broke. Now,
Oh, goodness.
Nicole.
Funny, Nicole. Boy, hey.
You better give me something to make it right. What you got over there, girl? In the star cabin.
He said, "What you got over there?"
What I need to get it right. Since it broke, what I need? What I need, Nicole? Talk to me.
Hey,
Help us out. Because I ain't the only one need help.
You probably are. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm taking high blood pressure medicine will do it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then if you got like, a lot of health issues, that can play effect too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That can slow a lot of stuff down.
Medications?
Medications for sure. Medications will really slow you down.
So a quick question on that though, bro.
Yeah.
And this is for the women that's looking,
Nicole,
what I'm saying?
Sharonda,
What,
all y'all women.
I ain't saying Nicole, but I say Sharonda, but the one that's in a
And
relationship.
the other time you like, wow,
no,
Nicole.
I'm saying the one that's in a relationship right now.
Okay, relationship.
With their man or whatever. And man, I'm sorry, I put an E in that, so that means many. Man that you're in a relationship with. And then, as the time goes on, and the libido broke, or whatever you want to call it, you can't, perform properly like you normally can. I mean, what you do? What would you do? Are you still going to be able to rock with that man? Especially if you are a
Love.
very sexual woman.
Right. He's saying if you're very sexual, and your man libido,
you ain't where he at right now.
And
especially y'all be getting old. Especially when y'all be getting old, dudes like, okay, that's when, you know what I'm saying? If it goes away, what happens? What you gonna do?
Yep. What you gonna do? You gonna leave him or you?
I want that real raw authentic.
Nicole Smith says you exercise healthy, and she's just so y'all know, she's a massage professional.
And what she
And
means by that?
Nicole Smith. Nicole says proper sleep health.
Absolutely. And the exercise, when she's talking about the exercise, it's
You got
because
massage?
the exercise is to help your blood flow. That's all it is. The libido, it's your blood flowing. It's what happens is your blood is not flowing.
Is helping you. That's making it worse.
Because no,
Yeah,
I don't know. That's doctor thing. I'm just saying the exercise, it gets your blood pumping, your blood flowing. If your blood flowing properly, then guess what? When it's time for your intercourse, boom, your blood is already flowing properly. So because that's the only thing that's going to make you
Hold up.
Don't you say that?
I gotta tell you what Nicole said.
You better talk.
Hold on. First off, she said. Hold on. Then she said. Nicole said, improve your diet health. Then she goes on to say, to get a nut, consume more nuts.
That's funny, but she is actually no, she's funny, but she is actually
She's
right.
talking about walnuts, almonds, all that.
That's the protein that she's talking
Oh
about.
my God.
So, no, I got you.
Hey Nicole, you are one of us. Keep it real and authentic every time you get on Nicole. Boy, that is funny. So I want to go in. You need a bag of nuts at your crib.
Huh?
You need some nuts at your crib, bro.
Do I?
You need nuts at your
How
crib.
you know I need nuts?
Because your libido, you said your libido.
I ain't saying nothing about my libido.
I'm just saying.
I don't know my libido. Let me go check. I'll be right back.
Where's it at on the couch?
No, I'm going to say my libido won't work.
Your libido on the couch?
Yeah, I got a little bit of syrup in my.
Now, that will mess your libido up too. You know that, right?
Oh, this don't mess my libido up.
Alcohol. I know.
Nigga.
Motherfucker.
This don't mess my libido up. Nigga,
Alcohol will lift you up so quick it'll make your head spin, bro.
Boy, if I would not. I know it's really raw authentic, but some things is just best to be kept unsaid.
Let me ask you a question though, man.
Hey,
Yeah, come on in and tell me what's up.
What about?
Hey, this that liquid Viagra, Cialis, the Focus, whatever y'all got. That's what that is, nigga.
What about when you're no longer?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
you know the
gonna
main
be out.
one. But I'm gonna tell you the main one. And I don't know if Tone was about to say. Come here, Tone.
What?
What about what you gonna say, Tone? Tell me. You probably gonna say the same thing I was about to say.
What if what you're attracted to no longer exists anymore in your wife? She don't look the same.
Yeah.
I think that can be
what you met ain't what's there anymore.
right. Or she stops trying. I think it means a lot if you're a woman, because we all go through changes. We get old, we get bigger, right? She has kids. But if she doesn't try to impress her man, I think the man realizes that. If you don't try to look sexy, yeah, you may not wear a size 6 anymore. You may wear a size 12, but try and look sexy.
But not to that. Now it depends on the relationship as far as the length of the relationship. To be honest, if you've been in a relationship long term and they started off a size 6, 5, or whatever the case may be, and they become a size 16 or whatever, I don't think that's gonna play a part because
you don't think that affects
everything's gonna grow with everything. You know what I'm saying? I feel the love is gonna grow with the weight and all that, and she's still gonna be sick. I only can speak on. I can't speak on nobody else, but I think it's still gonna grow as even better.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you.
Personally, I think that's
because
I don't see that being a factor.
See, I fell in love with my wife, and it had nothing to do with no sex. It was me and her purely fell in love. Now I'm gonna tell you, my wife can get to be 500 pounds, and I ain't going nowhere. That's still because how she is on the inside.
Exactly.
Is the sexiest woman on earth.
And I feel you.
okay.
She's the sexiest woman on earth. You feel me? It
I
don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because her heart is just, it's very beautiful. I mean, it don't matter.
And that's the part I think
That's the grown folk shit. Right?
And that's what
I believe
right now,
I agree with you on that.
Right now, bro.
Because
Especially with Instagram and all that, though.
Oh, Instagram.
The models and all that. Women feel that they have to be a certain way to attract or even keep a man because they think they need to look a certain type of way. But if you capture a man the way you look originally and you get his heart, guess what? It doesn't matter what you got going on. You got him.
Yeah.
You don't have to change nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To try to be this look. Because that ain't what he fell for.
Yeah.
He fell for what he fell for.
Right.
When you go to start changing and all that there, and then when he started changing, now you're trying to figure out why.
But it's
You ever thought about if you change?
Yeah.
Why you change?
Yeah.
It's true that men are visual creatures.
Yeah, men are visual. Women play the game with their hearts.
And women know this because they get the BBLs, they get the implants.
Oh Lord, don't talk about those. The BBLs.
But I'm saying they show
But they go and do all that shit.
to catch the men.
But the only problem is when they do it. Now I'm gonna say there ain't nothing wrong with doing it. When they do it, bro, they go overboard with it, bro. They're trying to be. Look at Kim. Look at. Come on now. They go too far with it.
I wouldn't touch.
Even Michael Jackson. Nigga, Michael Jackson was a pretty nigga back then. Nigga, Michael Jackson was a pretty nigga. But he did. That's everything else. Janet Jackson, same thing. You don't have to go overboard with it. You're doing too much. Just do just enough. Don't try to do too much. That's the only thing.
But they go overboard, man.
They go overboard,
they see all
man.
that Instagram.
And that's the
They
problem.
see all them women on TV.
Nigga don't want that. Well,
Like
really,
I said,
I don't know. Really,
I don't get it. Because, I don't know why black women doing that. Because they the ones that invented the ass. And I don't know why they trying to. The white girls had to go do that because they wanted to mimic the black girls. Now the black girls trying to beat out the white girls. And it don't make no sense when y'all the originators of that ass.
Because the black girls are going to the white girl with the fat booty and this and that. So that's why they got to try to keep up with the white girls trying to get the big booty. Got a black boy going a little more.
The black guys going towards the white girls now.
They were going there when they had the fat booty. Then when they start getting the big booty, oh Lord, they really going. So now it's competition. The black girls got to live up to
They
that.
should never have to do that.
That's
man.
crazy, man. How can people now do?
But you know what? Nicole said, let's talk about the men folk getting penile
You know what?
implants.
What is that? What is
Yeah,
that,
he said,
girl?
well, told you he had a libido.
Girl, what is that?
You see somebody where you get that at?
Nah, it ain't a libido problem. What is that?
Well, I don't know nothing
It's
about
a
that.
destruction problem. Trying to destroy them. Nigga,
Ron Jeremy on?
nigga trying to destroy him. Nigga get 13 inches. How you get 13 inches? Nigga go from 3 inches to 14. How you do that?
Dude, that's out of my league, Nicole. I don't know nothing about that.
Nicole, you
that's out of
starting
my league.
stuff, girl.
Yeah,
Stop with that
I
bullshit,
don't know about all that, but and if you've had men,
But you're right. That's
hold
true.
on. But if you had men with Pina and Jesse, Miss Nicole, you probably had that with somebody. I don't know, but we don't know nothing about it. So I know I.
And that nigga did that with you, Nicole. What you got going?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, what
Hey,
they got a tunnel?
and yeah, man, and they get hey, shut up. Listen, Alita said, what about she said, Nicole said, I'm saying they are doing it. They're getting penile implants.
Oh, they are. They are.
Dude, let me tell you something. I don't want nobody touching mine.
Listen,
Because when I had my kidney transplant and they had that stent in there, and they had to go up my pee hole and grab it. I don't want nobody touching that. But no.
Man, if these
I ain't getting no operation on that.
Yeah.
Period.
If these 2.5 inches can't do nothing for you, baby, move on. I ain't trying to get no implants. I ain't trying to get no extensions.
But we don't know nothing about penile implants. That's why we're not talking about it, Nicole.
Well,
We don't know about it.
Well, tell us about it,
Yeah,
Nicole.
you tell us about it, Nicole.
Right now.
Since you got experience
So
with
we
it.
can tell the people.
Tell us. Let everybody know, Nicole. Tell us, please. Because you got some experience with that, I guess.
That was Mr. Potato Head at his French fry. How his French fries do? Tell us.
Oh, okay. You know how Mr. Potato makes French fries. Please tell us. Please tell us. You know? But we just wanted to just shed a little light on relationships with y'all, man. And you know, hey man, but if you got somebody, man, that's holding you down and loving you unconditionally, man, that's what you want to have in your life. You know, that's what we're looking for. We ain't getting older to get dumber. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we out there trying to find stuff, but you got to ask yourself, you know, are you that woman that's saying, I don't need a man because I can take care of myself? Which that's bullshit. And, you know, you're supposed to do that. You ain't saying nothing big to me.
And
You're supposed to do that.
One more thing in reference to this relationship thing, man.
Yep.
Very key component in the relationship, bro. It's the freaking communication.
Yeah.
Y'all wait. What I can't stand with women, man, what they do, man, about them. You have a problem with your man, but you don't tell him a problem until he come at you about a problem. Then now you're gonna throw up something.
What they do
and
is
it's a
they
problem.
hold shit.
You hold it.
They hold it in their heart and then they drop it all on your
great.
phone.
And then you expect him that. No, you using that for that's crazy, man.
If you got a problem, man,
Communicate.
right there and get past that stuff, man. That's what you're supposed to do. You feel me? You gotta communicate, get past that stuff. You know?
They do that to zero out their complaints.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. So when you got to complain about it, then they want to throw up, well, you did.
Yeah.
Remember when? No, I don't remember.
I'm gonna tell you
Was
something,
that 13
man.
months ago?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what I don't get. Like, you know, me and my wife got together. We both probably had bad marriages or bad relationships, right? When we got together, we said that we're not going down that road no more.
Yeah.
Right? To where we have a disagreement, it don't go long. Because we've been there and done that. We don't want to do that anymore. You have to find it in yourself to say, I do not want to do that. Now, I don't want to argue. I want us to communicate about it and get this over with so we can live our life good. Y'all got to remember, communication is key in long relationships. You know what I'm saying? Key as key. And it ain't no need to hold on to it, especially with the person you love. You know? You talk to them about it. Even when you first start. Set the foundation of what you want it to be long term from the beginning.
Absolutely.
It all starts in the beginning. You set the foundation right then, and you're good to go. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So y'all, man, y'all just gotta remember that, man. And I want to say to everybody that's on here, thank y'all so much, man. Y'all are very much entertaining us. Mad love every time we come on. Y'all always give it to us, man. And thank you. And do me one more favor. If you go to our YouTube at the Corner Pocket Podcast, sign up, be our friend, whatever. We're trying to get it up over there. And y'all can watch every show we have. Every show. And remember, if you ever want to come on our show, y'all ever want to come here and sit at the food table with us, just ask. You can come. This is the People's Podcast. You feel me?
And y'all better know, we're going to be out there in
we're
the
gonna,
streets.
we're gonna be out there in the
We're
streets.
going to,
But KD
the boys going to be out there in the streets.
You know,
so
so
we'll be talking
y'all
to
just gotta
fellas too.
just remember, man, this is y'all podcast. Y'all making it what it is, and we're so thankful. And we're gonna keep it real, raw, and authentic, ready and willing at all times. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it that way. And some people might not like what we talk about, but we real. This is what they do in the bank. We come from a project. You feel me?
Come on.
We come from the projects to where we can do nothing but be real. And I'm sorry, we ain't talking like Shannon Sharp them doing and all these boys. We ain't doing it like that. We keeping it just like we got.
Skip.
Yep.
Skip.
Right. Yeah, right. We're gonna do it exactly the way we got it. And we're gonna talk about it the way we see it. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
How you good? How you good, Katie? You good?
I'm good, boss. All
You know what I'm
day.
saying?
You already know, man.
Yeah, man. So y'all, we want to say thank y'all Hey, y'all, Sharonda and Nicole, man, that show would be so much awesome. We'll have a DJ here if y'all both come.
What's up?
Y'all just come. They want to, Nicole and Sharonda want to come to the show.
Man,
Hey,
go ahead.
no, Nicole has been here,
Yeah,
but Sharonda needs to come on, man. Y'all will have a good time. We'll have fun. And if she just said she down.
Matter of fact,
Hey,
hold up.
Hey,
Y'all come with the top. Y'all tell us the
Yeah,
topic.
y'all tell us the topic y'all want to talk about.
But I'm gonna tell you this: don't come with your
Don't
feelings
come
on
with
your
your heart
shoulders.
on your sleeve.
I'm
now.
telling you.
Oh, we're gonna give it to you
I'm
the way
telling
we
you.
see it. But that's what we're talking about. Anybody that's with us, it's y'all podcast. Y'all come on. We on iHeartRadio. We on Spotify. People gonna hear you on there, and we on YouTube, and we here. So come on, man. Let's have a good time. You feel me? And anybody else that want to come on, man. Or, like I said, go to our YouTube page. Join in with us, man. Watch all of our shows. We just two niggas from the bang trying to do right and represent how we do stuff. We ain't trying to do stuff the way anybody else do it.
All day, baby.
That's gonna make us different. But Sharon and Nicole, we would love if y'all came. That'd be awesome. And we don't want to wait till the damn school reunion to see y'all.
Okay.
So y'all come on, man.
Within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. Hit us up.
Next Tuesday, Tuesday after that. Which one?
Sharonda got a promise to tell all these ladies how she still look the same 30 years later.
Yeah, hey, Tony say, Sharonda, you gotta tell all these ladies how you look the same 30 years later. Because you do look the same, Sharonda. I'm sorry. Nicole does too. You know, but Nicole still got that attitude the way she's saying. Same attitude.
So she's still the same. She's still the same.
Right.
She's done.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
But that's what's up.
103rd.
103rd McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's why I met her. We used to all get damn McDonald's. And
Damn.
all I came in to do was get a Big breakfast.
And it ain't your
And she
fault
wanted
that
to
the
get you a
shape
Big
machine
Mac.
don't work.
And she wanted to give me a Big Mac. I ain't want no damn Big Mac.
It ain't your fault
It
the shape
ain't Big
machine
Mac
don't
time.
work.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but hey, man, we want to say thank y'all and we love y'all. And tell anybody else that may know me and Katie, the boys from the drive. Anybody else that would know us, tell them to join in, man. We would love to have y'all, man. And any fellas, come shoot some pool with us, man.
Come on. Tell somebody, know somebody,
Tell
know
somebody,
somebody, tell somebody.
tell somebody.
Come on.
We doing this for y'all, man. We love y'all, and we finna get up out this joint. You good? All is well, Katie?
All is well, baby.
Hey, man. Thank you once again for doing this, bro.
All day, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
We're
already
gonna
know.
keep it real raw and authentic. All right? Hey, man. Good night. Peace.